Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, what gears should I run? Powerglide LS, looking for 8th mile, something that I can drive around town. Let me know. Guys and girls, it's me, Billy Mack, and welcome back to my garage quick video today. As you can see, I started to take apart the rear cover for the diff. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the gears and make sure everything's stripped. Then I'm gonna get to cleaning it all off, get ready to weld everything up a final time. I'm pretty sure that the welding's all good. There's a little spot here I'm gonna show you. You can see here, it's not exactly 100% even. Not that it's a big deal, but I might clean that up. The other side is pretty good. Again, I'm gonna clean all that garbage off. And here, where the original guy, it's not welded there. Doesn't need to be, but I figured just a nice uniform weld would look good. Here, it's welded nice and tight, but I'm gonna put a nice thicker weld there. I am gonna clean this here section, and then we're gonna put a little mount of some sort there so we can tow the car from behind or tie it down. Everything else is pretty good. Here the welds are good. I might clean them up a bit, and in the front of this this bar I could kind of clean it up a little bit better. So there's your gears, 355s. Before I put everything back together though, I am gonna see if that's what I need. I also need to get a better output here. I'll get one of those yoky thingy majiggers, but for now I'm gonna rip all this stuff out. Okay, back to the video now after that time lapse. So just for me to remember, the right side, it's got all the mini shims. The left side's got the thick one, and the taper end goes in. Looks pretty clean. And down here, wee, wee. Okay, everything's completely stripped down here. So basically it's gonna be the fun job of taking the wire brush on the grinder and stripping everything to the bare metal. Just making sure everything is cleaned up real well. These are the welds that I did. They're really nice welds, well, for me. But in here, again, these are about the very first things that I welded, and they're not the greatest. I might clean those up a bit too. But other than that, I guess I could weld up the rest of the tubes, as here they weren't welded. Clean up the vent port, and then clean up those flanges for the disc brake mounts at the end. And the C-clip eliminator brackets and housings, well, we'll clean those up too. Make sure that we get all new gasket on there, right here. At first what I did is I tacked that in and welded it sturdy here. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean that bolt out and actually weld it right to the pumpkin on both sides. Again, anything that I can do to reinforce, that's what I'm gonna do. I just wanna make this one badass unit. Not so much because it needs much more support, I just want it to look awesome. And then we'll do it in a nice gloss black base coat, clear coat. The rear pumpkin, the rear diff cover, not sure yet what I'm going to do there. But for now, I'm gonna leave this. I gotta head back out on the road tomorrow morning, so I don't wanna get into doing too much with this tonight. So what I will do is step away from the video for now. When I get back from this trip, we'll get back out in the garage, get this here all cleaned up. Hey guys, so it is the next day, and as you can see, I am in the truck. Just going to pick up the trailer, then gonna pick up Big G, and we are headed to Boston. So I figured, you know what, instead of waiting till we got back to get back in front of the screen for you guys, might as well make the content on the road. Might not be super exciting, but it is what it is. And well, we'll try to find some stuff to keep you guys entertained. So this is kind of where we live. It's a farming and fishing area. We got some windmills, We got lots of farms. And what we haul is seafood, mostly crabs and lobsters. What do you think, G?
They can get this show on the road, get her load loaded, or a couple loads loaded, and head her back north and back down to get the other.
So we are in Sandwich, Massachusetts. What is it, like Cape Cod or whatever?
Down around that area, I believe.
We got to pick up a trailer here, take it to Boston, and then take it back to Rhode Island, then pick up another trailer in Massachusetts, go home, bring it, come back empty, and get the other trailer. A lot of stuff in a couple days.
We got it.
We got it. Got it. This is what we're hauling. I don't know if you can see it on the video. That's pretty cool. Going into Rhode Island. Sorry about the bumps. That's pretty badass. Badass. Such a pretty shot of the world. Is this where Quahog is? Quahog. Quahog. So this is part of the truck driving. It's fun. You get to see new things. Pretty areas. Sometimes you get to pass girls. They got their boobies out in cars like this one. No?
Beautiful faces like me.
Yeah. Okay, fellas, it's the next day here, and as you can see, we're parked in a little service area, or truck stop, rest area, whatever you want to call it. This one here is in New Hampshire. Gorgeous little spot. As you can see, the trees are changing, and that makes for a very good start to the day to get up, see nature how it is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going for a little stroll. Big G's doing his pre-trip. I just did a little running on spot, and now I'm gonna just move around a bit before we get in the truck and stay for a few hours sitting in a seat. I do have a little stepper in the truck. That keeps me going the odd time too. If I get bored or if I'm in the back, I'll throw in like 5,000-6,000 steps. Look how cold it is. It's cold. Yeah. I don't know if you heard that diesel, but it sounded pretty raunchy. So this morning we are, like I said, we're leaving New Hampshire. We're heading back north home, but we're not going home. We're going to do a switch. We're going to drop a trailer off, pick another trailer up, or sorry, come back down and pick another trailer up and go home. These trips here that we do are pretty short, pretty close to home. They're only maybe 10, 11 hours away, which is pretty good. So if I ever need to get home for anything, or you know, whatever, it's a pretty easy gig. Anyway, let's get out and check some more of the surroundings here. Not a bad view in the morning. Not a bad view. Right off the 95, heading north. Nice little stop in here. Witch up on the top, or whatever the heck it is. But in there they have like lotto games and maps and booklets, and it's pretty neat. Very nice little spot. Nice to stop at places like this every once in a while, get away from the truck stops. Truck stops are just a little, you know, certain truck stops are pretty cool and clean and nice, but some are just fair. We interrupt this regularly scheduled broadcast to bring you payphones. I don't believe I've seen this many active payphones in many years. Wicked. So guys and girls, I just finished up my shower, as you can see, here at Dysart's, and well, I'm gonna leave the video at that, guys and girls. So I'm gonna leave the video at that, get back in the truck and get moving. So from now on, I'm gonna do videos not just in the garage. I'm gonna try to do them, you know, I'm gonna try to do them just more of a vlog of how my day is, and keep track with the family and whatnot. I'm going to try to do these as much as possible, not necessarily just in the garage. It's kind of what I tried to do before, is just hold off and when I was working on something, show you guys. But I'm just gonna upload some stuff. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, let me know what you don't like and what you want to see. But for now, guys, like and subscribe. I'm Billy Mack. Welcome back to